Spondo with TKDS Sports, as Marion Local now steps in for their second at-bats, as they did got off the field with minimal damage, only giving up 1 run that inning. 5 in the first, so they're down 6-0. But getting their second at-bats here. This is Evers at the plate. I believe we're going to match up the numbers the best we can here. Yep. It's number 10, Evers, at the plate with Wilker on deck. Swing and a miss. Again, we want to thank our team sponsors here for tonight, the local McDonald's. Takes care of a lot of people in the area from Fort Laramie up to New Bremen right here in Minster, and I'm sure Marion Local, Maria Stein, all the Marion Local folks get a chance to get over there and eat over at McDonald's. Swing and a miss. Is Wilker, number 3, at the plate for the Marion Local Flyers. Foul ball. As I got a chance to look at the corner cafe and look around and see all the where the volleyball team had a three-peat state championship run. Football looked like they've won 7 championships just in the blink of an eye as I was walking around looking at all their trophies. And here we get a chance to see the girls softball team represented. 2 outs here. Buckingham has been pitching out there for Ansonia. Doing a good job right now pitching a shutout. I'm going to say Brewy at the plate, B-R-U-E-Y. 1-2 on the count. And called third strike. So 3 up, 3 down for Ansonia as we will roll to their at-bats. This Bondo TKDS short break.
Sweet headgear. Nice goggles. Yeah, get a drink in there.
Hey, Daddy, watch this.
Where did he go?
Danimals, adventurous by nature.
I didn't see the experience.
Whatever. All right, at the plate's number 18, Manjan. Should be off her foot, but I don't know if the ump saw that. Ball gets through. Okay, everything on the field says that she's calling that a fair ball. I don't see any argument, so that's where it's going to stand. So we stand at 6-0, runner at second base. Called strike on the outside. Called strike is 23 at the plate. I'm not sure. Well, Burke looks like she came off the bench unless they, so they have switched. That was 23, Burke. This now brings us to 27, Broadbeck. That's who I was looking for at the plate. But swing and a miss. Could be a close play at third, and they call her out. So Marion does a good job of cutting down a runner. They're down 6-0, but they've tightened up the defense a little bit better now. Now Ansonia has 2 outs. There's a shot right at the left fielder. Good job. Had to catch that one. There's a lot of room behind her, so good job squeezing that ball. So anyway, that's going to put 3 outs. We're going to roll to the bottom of the second. Bottom of third, take a short break.
Sweet headgear. Nice goggles. Yeah, get a drink in there.
Hey, Daddy, watch this.
Where did he go?
Danimals, adventurous by nature.
No matter how you stay fit, keep it light with Light and Fit's 12 grams of protein and 80 calories.
All right, folks, we're back as batter comes up and attempts to lay down a bunt here. Bruns is at the plate, number 7. Pop up, See who takes it. Short calls it, calls her off. Good job, and takes it. Good job by the shortstop taking control quickly. That's Kramer, the shortstop, comes in on that. And that's going to bring to the plate Hess. Now this I haven't seen for a while. This is something, this is what we now call a slap hitter. You'll see this a lot in softball, and this is your first chance at it. Coming out of the left side of the plate. Just watch her feet and watch her bat action. It's going to basically be running and slapping at the same time. It's always a big deal, a challenge to convert and try to teach some of the girls to be this type of hitter. A lot of them, some of them like to do it, and a lot of them it's a big transition. The only person I ever see a hit like this was Hal Morris for the Reds that actually could hit with his feet moving. Had such quick hands, but this is not a baseball thing. This is definitely a softball, fast pitch softball strategy. She rears back and hits that one. Puts a little, and the ball drops down. So it does a good job with, well, obviously with 2 strikes, she's got to be, you got to be careful. If you foul the ball off, you're out. So it kind of changes the strategy with 2 strikes. But good job there. She gets on. That's going to bring up the end of the lineup here, number 13, Smith, for the Marion local Flyers. So they've tightened up the defense the last couple innings. Now they looking to get some offense to go with it here. At least get on the board and get started. As Buckingham for Ansonia has done a good job keeping them scoreless right now. Throw down through the pitcher, almost got her. He almost went catcher to pitcher to shortstop for the tag at second on the steal. Something I haven't seen a lot of this summer and baseball season. Play at third. It's going to be close with the tag. They call her out. The ball did get there early. So Marion local being aggressive there. So that's going to put us at 2 outs. And Smith draws a walk, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter. Swain. Number 9, that ball just down the line, foul ball. Number 9. We're just approaching the halfway mark here of game number 2. Here's our feature game. Gameday baseball. Today is Gameday softball. Foul ball up. First baseman hustles. Nice job to get Ansonia off the field as their 3rd shutout inning. We'll be back as we wrap up the 3rd and take a quick break.
No matter how you stay fit, keep it light with Light and Fit's 12 grams of protein and 80 calories.
Jimmy John's takes sandwich delivery seriously.
Let's go, come on.
Very seriously.
To the left. Yes, nice work. To the right.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
To get a freaky fresh sandwich delivered to your door, order at jimmyjohns.com.
No matter how you stay fit, keep it light with Light and Fit's 12 grams of protein and 80 calories.
All right, folks. So Schmidt at the plate, the leadoff hitter for Ansonia. First half of the Schmidt twins. Almost got hit, but it looks like she avoided it. So 3-1. Ground ball through the hole, base hit. And the ball gets through center fielder, and is Schmidt going to try, and the ball is right in front of her, and she still makes it. Wow. She was living on the edge here. I tell you, that'll get your adrenaline going. You know, when you know that ball is floating around the bag, you got to get there. She pretty much committed. She had to get there. Nothing like that feeling. So this should bring up Kramer. That ball gets through. So watch this. She may take home. Nope. The ball kicked pretty close to the dugout, but pitcher did a good job. She was approaching. So runners are first and third. Air ball's hit down the line, and it's going to get through. So that's going to get some runs in. It could be, I'm not going to say it's going to be inside the park home run. It's definitely going to be a triple. So Kramer scores. That's a nice shot. That was Hartzell. She's the one I've been missing about every time, and she's the one that I had to talk to the most because she had to explain to me why her name was different. But we got her, number 6. She's had a big game already, I know, at the plate. I'm so used to the turf or the outfield we've been seeing at Action Sports. You see a ball go over an outfielder's head, you pretty much, it's going to the fence and you're counting bases with speed. And of course the grass out here, the ball doesn't just take off. It eventually dies. You have to hit it really good to get the ball to the fence. She's going to be safe, so it's going to put us at 9-0 here. And Ansonia takes the lead here in the top of the fourth with 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the fourth. Strike on the count. So again, we want to thank our Diamond sponsor and partner, GCP Environmental Solutions, for helping to bring this game to us, as well as McDonald's, our local McDonald's, partnering for sponsor these teams here in softball action. And the most local Roku we have for this particular team, Marion Local, is the Corner Cafe over in Maria Stein. Out on the base. Get some boost from the crowd. I couldn't really tell. It was close play. As that was the other Schmidt twin on the ground out, bringing up the pitcher, Buckingham, who has a shutout on record right now after 3 innings of pitching. So the sun's finally getting low enough where it's not as bad for the fielders. Not quite as bright. That ball's right at the left fielder again. Oh, good job. Another line drive catch by the left fielder. It's 2 assists she has out there. Two. Ball up. As Mullenkamp draws a walk and hustles down to first base. So Ansonia's still trying to play add-on here. Not quite sure what the run rule situation here. Usually it's 10 after 4, so we're in that ballpark. So Ansonia here the runner on first base could make a big difference here. Let's see if they try to get her over to second. Ground ball to first. So they end it. So I believe Marion Local has probably at least survived. They get 2 at-bats just by getting that out and not letting that run in. So we'll take a quick break and be back. All right, folks, we're ready as we called in a perfect flyover from a motorcycle parachute or whatever the heck that thing is, but it's coming down. I think it's bringing the TKDS banner. Let's see if it drops it down for us over the ball field. It'll be interesting to see what he's flying here. Doesn't look like we're getting the drone out this weekend. He's got a fan behind him. Well, we said we see everything. Good tag, and they got it. And Ansonia gets out on an attempted steal. Slater gets on and attempts to steal during the flyover. We've seen over at Dayton Action Sports, we've seen obviously all kinds of planes and helicopters, care flights. We've had the drone out over there, but never seen a flying fan. Yeah. Kevin's get official here. Paraglide. Have a fan on the back of it? Yes. So, yeah, I knew I was checking out the fan as the. So I believe that would be our first paraglide. What do you think? Almost sounds like he's flying around us. Sounds like he's getting closer again. We've got 2-2 on the count. As the lights are on. This is the first time I've been able to be up top. I've been behind the plates. This is the first time to see the whole park and the whole area from up top. Ground ball that's going to get through. As runner's taking off, a good hit and run. She had to go when it was on the ground anyway, but luckily she didn't get hit. The pitcher does a good job helping herself. It's going to bring up Evers to the plate. They get the other steal. That gets Marion Local their first run. That's good to see on the fielder's choice. As they move runners, get the run in on the board. It's 9-1, but at least Marion Local scratches across the run. Let's see if they can get their second run. So 1-1 with one out. Here in the bottom of the fourth, ground ball pitcher. Fielder's choice going to go over to cross to get the out and the final out. So that'll wrap up that inning as we take another quick break. All right, folks, we are back. We now have rolled to the top of the fifth. Ansonia's Irwin's going to lead off for him. And she's the other half of the second set of twins on this team. A little backstory, everybody in the dugout wanted to let me know. So Ansonia's put up 5 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and 3 in the fourth inning, being very consistent as the leadoff walk. All right, folks. As Broadbeck steps in the plate for Ansonia, number 27. You get the leadoff walk and trying to play add-on here. Pretty soon, I'm not sure if we'll catch up in this game, but our guest announcer has arrived. As we have the third game after this one, we're looking forward to between Fort Laramie and Minster, 2 local teams. The ironic thing is these 2 that are coming up played in the CCC against Ansonia. I'm sure Haley Ouellette is real familiar with the Ansonia Tigers. Probably grew up the whole time playing against them. And here they are up 9-1. Catcher squeezes it. As it turns out, Covington is out of that league as of now anyway, so that is no longer, not that they won't play each other, but we were talking about down there, Bethel and Covington and a couple of teams are out of that league now. For some reason, a lot of leagues are going through shakeups continuously. Never used to be like that. I'm not sure if the MAC has had many shakeups. They've been pretty solid for a long time. It's got one out on the field. So can draw the walk. Ansonia loads the bases here. As here comes the hitter that I know, as I said, get a chance to say her name one more time, Hartzell. 3-hole hitter, bases loaded. As another run's going to get in to make it 10-1. So Hartzell for sure has a chance to put it in the run rule category. Marion Local obviously still gets to hit, so he said that one out or that one inning was important. They got off getting at least 6 outs they were going to be able to get. So now Hartzell's sitting right here with 2 RBIs with 1 out. She's been hitting the ball well the whole game. Fly ball, that's going to get 1 run in, and it's going to get past the right fielder. So here we go again. Hartzell hits another shot. Up. Hits it over the right fielder's head, and that's going to put it, let's see, 12-1. How many more did they get? That girl's been sitting, I think, every time I look up, she's sitting on third base. Wait a minute, they're going to walk off. Are they calling it right now? Sitting on a run rule, but I don't know. I've never seen him walk off like this. I don't know if this is a. The body language is showing that the other team's come to the white line, and we usually know what this means. What? I don't think it's a dead. I don't think it's a just automatic walk off the field. Usually they play it out, but. Okay. Looks like we're faking it. I was wondering. I was like, I mean, I've seen what there's sometimes there's dead time. We've seen dead time where in tournaments it's like, okay, the clock's off, walk off the field. But Marion Local still gets their at bats. That's why I already knew that. But okay. So that was just we were just testing everybody right now. As we were just mentioning, Haley, did you play against Ansonia a little bit in your career? I was going to say, of course, now they're out of the league. That's what I was finding out from over in the dugout. They got 2 sets of twins over here on this team. Yeah. In fact, I think one of them might be up right now. It's the other half of the Schmitz, 22. Yeah, Schmidt, this is the center fielder. Got a BA and a BR. I'm not going to guess the first name. They didn't get it to me. The 12-1 as Ansonia has been pretty much putting runs up every single inning. Here comes another one across the We talked about before, there's a lot of room on this field. Unlike the baseball fields we've had where pretty much a pass ball isn't, sometimes the ball bounces right back to the plate. It's like 2-1 on the count. 2-2 with one out. So I hope everybody at the corner cafe. Well, left fielders had a couple play. Ooh. She almost made her third play in a row. The other two were a little bit tougher. She just got, I won't say she automatically thought she had it. She had it and then just kind of took her eye off at the last second. Good try. She's made two lines. She snagged 2 line drives right at her. Balls that were smoked pretty well. So Ansonia's going to put another one across to make it 13-1. So I want to make sure Corner Cafe is still hanging in there with us. I know they probably turned to the music by now. We said I told them to turn it up at least for the starting lineup because a lot of times the bars they've got the music on. A lot of times they don't turn up the volume because they got so many different TVs on. This first chance we've had they have the Marion local Flyers on either diamond. Yet last 2 nights we've had Marion local next to us. For some reason, they all ended up on diamond 4, and not one of them was on diamond 1. But this diamond, again, brought to you by GCP Environmental Solutions, and these teams brought to you by McDonald's. Here are our local McDonald's. And she's just going to go on take second. It's the first time I've seen that. That's also prevalent in softball. You don't see in baseball where they take off from the get-go, and sometimes they just keep going, especially a runner on third. They're kind of like baiting you to throw the ball to second to get that runner across at third. Second, third. Sonny's not going to take the foot off the gas at all. And I didn't really check on the run differential for the pool play. Usually it comes into play, but they cap it at a certain point anyway. Every tournament's different where they cap it. Up to the plate is number 3, Ballenkamp. That was Buckingham, the pitcher, who's had a shutout most of the games, only giving up 1 run. She's the one that drew the walk and went ahead and took second base while she was at it. So Marion Locals just got to tighten up here and get off the field. Like I said, they get their 3 at-bats no matter what, so. Just need to end it. I think she hit her. But that would have been a dead ball, which nobody's calling anything. I don't know what's going on down there. See a lot of dust flying. Is she out at third? Yep. Pitcher gets to eat a little bit of dust, and she's out. I thought the ball hit her. What I know, I don't have the great angle up here up top in the. So 2-2 and 2 across the board with 2 outs. (14-1) here. Cincinnati's put up 5 in the first and 5 in this inning. In between, they've got 1 and 3. It puts them at 14. Pretty much sun's dropping down now. Getting to the point where you guys get a chance to see that paraglider when you were coming in. Paraglider flew right over. came right at us. Big fan on the back. Well, I mean, they're hard to fly in our area where I live because, man, I live in between two major airports, right, Pat, and Dayton International, so I just don't – I see planes, but nothing like that in the sky above us. I fly them every once in a while up here. It's definitely a lot safer. Hot air balloons and – I haven't smelled it for a while. It's been so we're having a little bit of fun. We said AJ and Haley were going to be coming in from No Name, and because they're having a conference out on the mound. But yeah, it's amazing. I saw even up at the memorial, it's like the golf course looked dry. You think no matter what they're going to water that because they're on live. That just shows you how much lack of rain. We did have a home run get hit out in the ball field last night. That was the first time we've seen a lot of home runs at Action Sports. That was the first one that went over the fence and disappeared into the corn. Because we've seen a little bit of everything. This is a whole. So Haley's going to join us. We'd have her jump on now, but we'll probably just wait. She's going to join us for we got the Minster and Fort Laramie game scheduled at 9:30, which I don't know what. 9:04. Yep. Marion Local is warming up a pitcher. That's what they're seeing on the TV. Well, we're excited to definitely have Haley and AJ up here. We'll be able to talk a little bit about special training. I know Haley does a lot with girls softball players in particular. Ground ball pitcher. At a girl, first pitch, she's out of there. She did a good job. Comes in relief. That's number 3. Wilker. Take a quick short break so Kevin can run some promos, and we'll be back.
No matter how you stay fit, keep it light with Light and Fit's 12 grams of protein and 80 calories.
Sweet headgear. Nice goggles. Yeah, get a drink in there.
Hey, Daddy, watch this.
Where did he go?
Jimmy John's takes sandwich delivery seriously.
Let's go. Come on.
Very seriously.
To the left. Yes, nice work. To the right.
Enjoy.
To get a freaky fresh sandwich delivered to your door.
All right, Corner Cafe, hope you're hanging with us. I was just telling them earlier I had an unbelievable pork sandwich over there, the big pork called. Sausage patty wrapped with ham and bacon. So, because there's no food underneath this. There's combos and Slim Jims. So the food is out there, so we can't get to it in between. The games happen so fast. So, a little shout out to Corner Cafe for the Marion local girls here. Just having a little bit of fun up here. Ansonia is definitely up 14-1. Marion local is just looking to get some swings in here. This game's sitting on a run rule, but Marion Local gets to hit, which is good. We're here in pool play. This isn't single elimination. Since this is our first night in softball, we're not quite sure who played last night per se. I'll assume these teams have at least probably played one game since we're into Friday. Foul ball.
Yeah, Ansonia played last night.
Yeah, I figure by Friday they should be 2 games at least into the pool. Some may have already played. Okay. They're guaranteed 3 games.
They got another whole pool day tomorrow. That's when it gets crazy. I can come up Saturday. I can show you on softball. We're doing the baseball.
Ball up. Well, the Flyers avoided the shutout last inning. Buckingham just trying to finish it. Marion Local just trying to scratch together anything they can. That'll be the second out. Second baseman flips it over to first. So now we're down to possibly 1 pitch or 3 strikes, whatever she's going to use. That's going to bring Emma Smith to the plate. 13. Ground ball pitcher, as we said, 1 pitch. And that'll wrap that up. So just verbally, as the girls will come together and they exchange some sort of gifts. I don't know if they give a couple players of the game to each other. But while they're doing that, we'll just do our quick, we want to give a shout out and thank you to the local McDonald's for helping to sponsor the teams here for this particular game. And GCP Environmental Solutions is our diamond sponsor, your home source for sanitary and medical supplies. As we've said, they've got hand sanitizers we've been handing out all over the place. They've got a spray demagnetization spray gun and a foot pedal part they've put together for foot pumps for a solution for people getting their hands clean. And then we've got the Roku channels all the way around the horn with community lanes, speedway lanes, Corner Cafe, who we just talked about, their local team right here, the Marion Local Flyers, and then ENR over in Yorkshire, and the St. Henry Nightclub. What a group over there in St. Henry, as their team won the game just before us. So we're going to kick it over. We've got a third game. We'll come back with Haley Ouellette. And we're going to kick it over to Kevin so he can finish out his promotion. But hang with us as Haley's going to be with me. Be back. I'm Bondo.
Every day we come into contact with millions of pathogens that cause illnesses in spaces we expect to be clean and sanitary. Traditional methods of cleaning and sanitizing are not as effective as they should be, and often aren't given the time needed to clean properly. To improve cleaning capabilities in industries where keeping surfaces and equipment sanitary is vital to professional business, we've created the world's first handheld cordless electrostatic sprayer.